Well, they claim to kill 99.9% of the germs on your hands.
And a lot of us would really trust those hand sanitizers to do just that. But are these products actually giving us a false sense of security? Fox 42's Meghan Youker takes a closer look.
Some family and friends call her crazy, but Realtor Sue Henson swears by hand sanitizers and other products that claim to kill bacteria.
Purell is one of my best friends. I carry it with me everywhere I go. I have it in my purse, I have it in my truck, I have it at my desk.
Henson says some days she may show 10 houses, touching all the doorknobs and keys.
When you stop and think about how many people touch those things and how often they actually get cleaned, it really makes you think.
Good morning. Morning. Nice to see you. Not to mention shaking a lot of hands, a reality that has Henson reaching for her trusty Purell several times a day.
I think it has to work because I can't even tell you the last time I was sick. Not to mention the last time that I was sick and had to miss work.
But do these products really work? KPTM partnered with a doctor at the University of Nebraska Medical Center to look at the effectiveness of 4 brands of hand sanitizers.
Get into the grooves, but people have fingernails, you might get under the fingernails.
Dr. Peter Iwen devised the test and had me collect the samples using special cotton swabs to pick up germs before and after 8 people, including some KPTM employees, used one of the sanitizers. We tested office workers and engineers, even those working on the station's heating and cooling system. 2 people used Purell, 2 people a Walgreens brand, 2 Members Mark from Sam's Club, and 2 Naturals Clear Defense.
They're not cheap products by any means, so it's kind of nice to know if they actually do work and if I'm not wasting my time just using them all the time.
Well, I got good mixed.
Back at the lab, Dr. Iwen transferred each sample to its own plate, placing them in an incubator kept at body temperature.
You see around it, it's kind of clear.
The result, lots of bacteria on some of the before samples and hardly any on most of the after ones.
All the creams that we tested actually did show a significant reduction in the number of microorganisms on the hands.
Dr. Iwen says his test shows hand sanitizers are effective and there weren't any big differences between brands.
Just because one is more expensive than the other doesn't mean it's better.
Dr. Iwen says what does matter is a sanitizer's active ingredients. Either ethyl or isopropyl alcohol work best, and he says look at the percentage.
Anything less than 60 probably is not going to be as effective. Anything more than 80 probably would not be as effective as well.
But Iwen warns don't let just simply using these products lead you to believe you're safe from infectious disease. Iwen says hand sanitizers need to be balanced with good hand washing, and how you do either is important.
You need to pay attention to how long and how you actually do the process.
This is their before shot and their after shot.
Oh, well, that's good.
Henson says the results show what she's doing must be working.
I was pleased to see that they work because you do see them more and more in public places for people to use. And you know, you always kind of wonder, is that really enough? It's common sense. There's no rocket science to it. Think about what you're doing.
With photographer Tom Gutterman, Meghan Youker, KPTM, Fox 42 News.
Dr. Iwen says the sanitizers didn't kill more than 99% of germs in our test, but he says if they were used properly, they probably would have.
He adds, using them the right way means rubbing your hands together for at least 15 seconds, or about the time it takes to sing happy birthday twice.
A lot of the studies out there say you can get them too clean and it takes off the dead skin and things that you need to naturally protect yourself from germs.
And you have to be careful if you're sensitive to that kind of thing, not to overuse them as well.
Overuse them, okay. A few rules to live by, but
good advice.
looks like they're pretty helpful.
Yeah, looks like so. Let's get some help.